Well, here we are. We're going to take a cruise up the bike trail. We're going to go up the Rock Island part from here all the way to 27, the Capitol Parkway. Oh, and here we go. This is actually one of the better bike trails in town. But anyway, so Marky. What lies will you post next? I have to wonder. I wonder. Should be interesting. You know what's amusing is I didn't have a clue who Jack Russell was, or Robbie Lochner, or Great White, because frankly, I didn't flow in those circles. I kind of fucked that up all along something. Now, you could have gone on for a long time, but nope. You had to open your big fucking mouth. Frankly, it's surprising. It just amazes me the lies that you continually spew. Oh, we've been stalking Jack Russell and Heather for years. Really? Years? Really? Really? And of course, you can't actually prove that. But see, here's what's going to happen. You think that there's a few people out there that actually believe, which I'm sure there are, because you're just that good of a freaking scam artist. But after I get done with you and redoing all your freaking past crap again, they're going to be questioning you. Because I'm going to take it all the way back to your polo scam. You remember that one, I'm sure. That was the one that you were doing when you were with Tracy Mulvaney. And married her until she figured out what a slime ball piece of shit you are and booted your ass to the curb. frankly, I'm surprised Jennifer stopped up with something. But then when you're talking carnival type behavior, so that would rank her up there with like a carnival slut, which is fine. That's what personally, my style. Not my style. You know, most women people, and she was the whole way. In fact, they had Hey, I'm doing pretty good actually, and I work pretty damn hard to keep this little turd down. I guess you heard the story he told about how he and Kelly and John and Rob and Rick, I guess, had conspired and kidnapped him, took him from Tennessee all the way down to Texas, hung him up over Rio Grande River over a bunch of crocodiles. Well, there's, needless to say, there's one serious freaking issue with that story. Number one is there's no crocodiles in the Rio Grande. Number two, if that really happened, how come the perpetrators aren't in prison? Because that would constitute going across a whole shitload of state lines, which turns that into a federal case. So I'm wondering what excuse he told as to why those people aren't in prison. And of course, as usual, he provides no, and I mean none, zero proof to back anything up that he ever says. But this was his current story because I guess Robbie with the band, his daughter, who was 14 years old, heard some of Mark's bullshit stories and said, "Hey, Dad, I think you ought to Google this guy." And what popped up? Cruise control, which Mark hates. He's reported it so many times it's making his. On your left. So now he's come up with this bizarre story. And we're the ones that destroyed Jack's career, which his career wasn't really destroyed. He passed away. And the funny thing is, the other band members are still going on. And where's Marky? Where's Marky in all this? He could have still been there. But he had to accept the fact that he was going to sell merchandise and not be a fucking manager. He could probably manage merchandise, but oh no, he gets shit canned, so he steals a bunch of shit and is still trying to sell what he's got left for whatever freaking money he can get off of someone who's passed away. And now he's trying to destroy that legacy by saying, we were stalking them. Really? So you found another weak female to prey on, Heather, who, from all accounts that I've got through so far, is just as much of a slime ball as you are. I find that just fucking hilarious. And it really, 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 really wouldn't surprise me to find out that Jennifer didn't toss you to the side of the fucking road. And that you're with Heather now, feeding her your latest bullshit. Maybe Jennifer finally wised up and copped on your lying ass. That could be a real good possibility. Can't verify it yet. But like I said many times before, you and Jennifer can't get married because she's not going to give up that trust box. That ain't going to happen. Kind of shows you what you're really worth, doesn't it, Marky boy? Afternoon. Yeah, and here I am at the stopping point that I'm going to stop at. So hey, I hope you guys enjoyed this little ride up. And hey man, thanks for watching.